No, güey. ¡Ich! Ay.
Hey, Brooke. Well, I'm late. Tried grabbing something from Hal's on the way, but the fish fry's not running. So much for supper.
What have you been doing?
Chasing leads. On alias Venatori, Darktown's missing people, and anything that might come close.
Find anything?
Plenty. Something I can use is another story. So here we are. I'm out of leads, and you're out that supper I promised.
Don't worry about it. In this case, we'll get through it eventually.
Yeah. I could use a walk. And some rocks. You up for it?
Rocks?
Yeah. So, rocks. Look for good ones.
You were serious about this?
You'll see why.
Why are we doing this?
You know what they say. Leave no stone unturned.
Really?
No.
You know, when I say we'll get through, I believe it.
I know you do.
You don't believe me?
I'm skeptical on a good day, and lately...
I understand.
All right. Time to put these rocks to use. Come on.
How are we doing?
With the rocks or in general?
Let's stick with the rocks.
In that case, so far so good.
A win for us?
I guess it is.
Calliope, you still going?
Casas doesn't have anyone else.
Over here. I'll take you to my usual spot.
Fancy.
Isn't it?
Puta água holográfico.
Is this what you do when you're out of leads?
I'd look over my notes, but I've got them by heart. I just need to clear my head.
Stepping back can't hurt. Clear minds get things done.
If only they stayed that way. You can't count on a lot here. When I started, I wasn't going to save Minrathus, never mind Thedas. But if I could take a job and follow through, well, maybe people could count on me. But at the end of the day, what have I done? I'm fighting. Sometimes it feels as though the city...
I'm here to help.
I know. But getting mixed up in my problems, it's not the smart play. Rana's partner, Brahm. Where did it leave him? Where does it leave you?
Side by side with Nev Gallus. Like you are for me.
You know you're a sap, right? She was there. We didn't see her.
This worked.
Maybe. Run. Willing to chase a long shot? We need to get to the spillway.
You've got something on Aelia?
She was there. We just didn't see her.
At the spillway?
At the relic deal. When Aelia controlled Damas, she mentioned Bataris and the stolen relic. Why bring that up? Why would she care?
You think she was involved?
Or one of her puppets. She's been careful, but there may be something to pick up at the site. A witness. Anything.
So we're returning to the scene of the crime, where we fought Bataris.
It's just a hunch, but it's the best I've got.
Let's check it out. What's the plan?
Bataris had a red lyrium relic. Those don't play nice with the Veil. The Viper left me a piece of one in case there was more to track. Remnants fade with time, but if we got here soon enough...
Remnants. We've got them.
Fainter than the ones we found before, but I'll see what I can draw out. Let's take a look. I'm on it. Echoes of greed, pride, our Venatori, Bataris. Sure thing. The thread smuggler. But this feels scrambled. Two people's thoughts in one source. She wasn't a traitor. She was a puppet. Aelia moving goods to her followers. Look there. There's more. By the waterfall. We're close to something. I can feel it.
Skipping stones really worked.
I guess some of my plans pan out. This one's afraid. A witness? Someone else showed up too, after we left. If I can pull out more of an echo, a memory.
So Lev Gallus is back. Tell me what you saw.
Nothing, I swear.
Aelia.
No. In my head. Stay out.
Bystander. They must have seen the fight.
Then Aelia showed up.
Tell me, would you see this city rise? Be a thrall in service to its glorious rebirth?
Thrall? No,
Silence! Your will
belongs to the Venatori.
All that talk of saving Tevinter. Is this what it looks like?
The risen god will unlock my true power. He's given me Vena Vitalis. We start here.
What's Vena Vitalis?
A rumor, an old Tevinter ritual to increase blood magic. Fake accounts appear on the black market. The real records were burned by magisters. It scared them. But if Aelia follows Elganon, if he could give her the trick, the Venatori are in power, but Aelia wants total control.
A blood ritual? Then the missing people. It's a lead.
But where? When? Who else does Aelia break before I track her down?
Nev?
This place means something to me. But what am I to it if I can't?
You'll catch Aelia again. Dogtown's got someone looking out for them. They'll see that.
I don't need to be the hero. I just need them safe. I'm a sucker, Rook. Getting caught up in all this. Bad habit.
You're not fighting alone.
End of the day, I'm used to counting on myself. That's how it's been.
Now you've got us. When you need it.
Get ready. Coming at range. Nice, Rook.
Taking a beat.
That's a win.
And another Fen'Harel altar.
Será assim, vai. Do cofre. Do cofre.
That's a problem.
Everyone attack! Here we go! Can't keep this up!
Range, coming!
More pressure!
Got him in position!
We've lost people! Keep at 'em!
They're at range.
Coming in range!
They're hitting us from afar!
Son, hit 'em!
They're aiming for us! On to you!
We don't have to...
Good hit! Your turn!
Coming in range! Hassan! And now then a Tory.
What's going on?
Incoming!
Someone follow up! Don't stay there! Your turn!
That's interesting. I wasn't expecting the Venatori to show up.
They were worried about some shipments?
Let's look around. I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
Thank the Maker. Did you find the others?
What others?
Those mercenaries have abducted people from around Doctum, then sold them to the Venatori. I heard them talk about a warehouse. They could be holding them there.
We'll look into it. The warehouse where we found the Darkspawn isn't far from here. Let's look around, see what we find. Well, that's not good. Sounds like blood magic. Trafficking in people. Vile. We need to stop this. Low tide beach. Let's go.
Be ready. Better be ready.
You'll leave Dogtown to us.
We won't let you terrorize these people.
That had to hurt. Got him good, Brooke. On to you.
There, finish them! It's these Venatori down.
The Venatori are bullies and worse.
We'll get you out of there. Hang on. You all right?
No, but I'm alive and grateful. They were going to take me somewhere. They talked about rituals and risen gods.
You don't have to worry about that anymore. Stay safe. Or as safe as you can.
Granei. Granei.
are not negotiable. Do not taunt the monster beneath the floorboards. But we do accept returns.
Bueno, porque creo que hay un anillo que hace que todos tengan la salud.
Another candle hop.
Falta un cofre aquí, pero ¿dónde mierda estará? Porque ni se ve.
Buskers in Docktown?
Everything all right, Rook?
You found something? About Ilario?
Possibly.
It's Caterina.
We don't know that for certain.
Tell me.
I've got my eyes on Villa della Morte. One of them brought back one of Caterina's rings.
It had been thrown out with the trash. Ilario would never do that. He'd at least pawn it somewhere.
You think Katerina threw the ring away as a message that she's inside the house?
Her opal ring. Lucanis, you know what that means.
She gave that ring to my mother. It was the mark of her favor. House Veilguard killed my parents and sent it back to Caterina to demand she surrender the seat of First Talon. She's alive. Ilario, you idiot.
We need more eyes in the villa to say for certain.
Ilario would tear the city apart searching. How could she be alive?
We need to plan a rescue.
It could be a trap. We have to deal with Ilario first.
He could still kill her if we move against him. Maker knows what's in his head. I thought I had a clear shot at my target. What if I go after him and get Caterina killed? Help us.
How? What do you need?
He'll listen. He always listens to you. Come.
What did you do? Is this the Fade? It seems different. It isn't like those fragments of Solus's past in the crossroads either.
Lucanus is here. Always. Behind locked doors. I can't break through.
All right. Let's go get him.
Useless. All of this, utterly useless.
I know this place. It's the ossuary, the prison we freed Lucanus from.
Freed? No.
What are you hiding, little demon?
Nobody's here.
Katerina was first done. This is corrupt business. We can handle it.
Rock, did you forget our deal? You were to bring my grandson back to me.
I did.
You brought me an abomination. Where is my grandson?
Tenderness and terror. Rage and relief. Old stale fear of disappointment.
This is the Fade. So this Katerina is a spirit, something like that?
No, Lucanus is mine. They won't dare. Thoughts live here. Ideas, feelings.
She's his idea of Katerina, then. Katerina. Lucanus is trapped, but I think you're part of his way out. Lucanus may have changed, but he's still the little boy you loved and raised.
He's not changed. He's possessed by a demon.
You would never think of rejecting him whatever happened, would you?
My poor boy.
Envy is the rarest of all demons, most challenging to cultivate. The conditions must be perfect.
Don't worry, Rook. I've got my eye on the prisoner.
You've conjured up a friendly face, Lucanus. But your real friends and allies need you in the real world.
Rook, are you sure Spite isn't tricking you? What if there's no Lucanus, just the demon?
After a year in the ossuary, you might believe that. But you're no demon.
Look around. This isn't the mind of a human being, let alone an Antivan Crow.
You're the man you were, Lucanus, even buried in this pain. No demon would punish itself like this.
You really shouldn't trust anything you find in the Fade.
I trust you, Lucanus. And I trust myself to get you home.
You know that's the kind of attitude that's gonna get you killed.
I'll risk it. I have a master assassin on my side, don't I?
Just be careful.
Ya fue. Tendrías que matarme y rencor moriría.
If it kills you. Couldn't you simply die already? This experiment.
Hey, Rook. Should you be here? Can't say it's the safest place in the world.
Stomach-churning excitement. Dread with a hint of hope. Long way to fall.
Somehow I thought Lucanus would think of Nev as being more... Tevinter?
Tevinter? People come in three kinds. Family.
I hope that's just spite talk. Nev, you need to let us pass.
This is where he wants to be.
Lucanus always has a choice. If he can't see that, I'm here to show him.
You really think you can help him? You're such a sap, Rook.
I think it's time you stood aside and let...
Promoted from flying vermin to malicious spirit. Whatever will you become next, I wonder?
Rook, you're too good to be wasting your... Forget about my cousin. You've got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Sharp, jagged edges. Hurt with every breath. Grief and relief.
Lucanus, you don't owe Ilario a second thought, much less a supporting role.
He put us here.
You've got to leave this be, Rook. You turn my cousin loose, it's only going to cause more grief.
This scum doesn't get to speak for you, Lucanus. Everything that's happened is his fault.
Is it? Are you sure of that? Do you really think he made a deal with a demon? He's not even a mage. Or do you think maybe he just found the one there already? He'll carry this prison with him forever. And he'll fill it with...
We need out!
You're an Antivan Crow, Lucanus. A professional. Trained to avoid collateral damage and go after the real enemy.
You have no idea what the consequences will be.
Whatever they are, Lucanus, I'll be there to help.
I can't believe it.
What are you doing here, Rook?
Lucanus.
I have not moved. There's nowhere to go.
You see? He breaks our agreement. His mind is still here. He wants to stay here, so he keeps me here!
Mierda! Why would I want to stay? Even in my head, this place is a nightmare.
Right. But it's a nightmare you already defeated. I get it now. As bad as the ossuary was for you, it was better than the alternative.
What alternative?
The ossuary, Zara. You could solve those problems with the blade, but healing again? Living is an abomination. There's no simple answer there. If you fail, you could hurt the ones you love.
No! This is not... Make him leave!
He's trying to leave, despite it's complicated. Mortals can't just change ourselves. It takes a lot of time.
It's just so much.
Start small. You and Spite. Figure out a goal you can both agree on. Then make it happen.
A contract?
Contracts are for clients. Call this an alliance. But on what terms?
Didn't you just learn your grandmother was alive? What are you waiting for? Go rescue her.
That's true.
Fighting crows?
And anyone else that gets in our way. Do we have a deal? We free Katarina together.
Together? We will fight!
Rook, are you all right?
What's the matter with the two of you?
We worked some things out, that's all. How long were we standing here?
Just long enough for it to get awkward. You're sure you're all right?
We're fine, Thea. Don't waste your worry on us. Can I trust the two of you to keep an eye on Ilario? If he starts anything, I want to know about it.
I was going to do that anyway.
You're planning something.
I'm getting Katarina back. But Viago is right. We need more information before we move. Ilario panicked when I came back alive. If he panics again, he could actually kill her this time. will only get one chance at this.
Patrols have checked in. They found some more relics.
Looking to inflict some pain? I have what you need.
No tiene descansables. Cada vez que te ataca no tiene 20 de defensa. Está 10 veces. O sea, 200. Bueno, está mal.
Safe travels. Rook, I'm told you helped feed the Hala. So focused on the attack. Also easy to forget.
how you do it.
Position.
Good work, everyone.
Vivo.
Evka and Antoine's doing. They told... And eventually... What?
Hassan just talked to me.
Huh? What did he say?
No, not that. What you said before.
Emmerich said Ginger Ward might have some kind of magical properties.
More than mine.
Maybe it affects some...
Worms to you too, Hassan.
Worms? You want to dig?
I'll skip that.
I could use a trip outside the lighthouse.
Ballora, you came. I am surprised.
I almost didn't. With everything that happened, I didn't want to. But you're my brother. Still, even with all of that. Did you come? Alone?
Yes. Though you didn't.
Not after what happened to Hamuel. To Yanarl. The others.
That it did not. That is my failure. I was not worthy. I will do better. I must do better. For Ornaris. For our people.
Anaris is building an army, Syrian. The ritual worked exactly like he wanted it to.
No. Ornaris would never do that. He wants what's best for our people. It was...
He's a warlord. That's all he is, all he ever was.
So said the Evanuris. But the victor's right. He fought. He showed me. The world as it once was. As it could be again.
He turned elves into demons, and you think he's the good guy here.
That's why he wants you wearing it. That mask. He's influencing you, poisoning your thoughts.
My thoughts remain my own, Ballora. Why can you not accept that I chose this willing? Through this mask, I feel what he feels. When he thinks of our people rising once more, have you ever felt the warmth or the cold bite of their fear?
What is it he's afraid of, then?
I'm not sure. I must help him. Help us.
So he hasn't told you what it is he's afraid of?
No, but... no doubt he keeps it from me for good reason.
He's playing you for a fool.
Syrian, I know you. You don't want to do this. You were my anchor, Syrian. You kept me grounded. When my thoughts lied to me, you always told me the same thing. Do you remember? Trust your heart, Boris Shivan. It's a good heart, and it'll never lie to you. So why won't you trust it now?
I must do what I must.
Me too.
We're gonna have to stop them.
I know. Come on. You've got work.
Okay, so the plan is basically to sneak around, find Hezen. That's quite a crowd over in...
Johanna's gathering. Fortunately, we have someone who could pass as a servant.
You don't think he'll stand out?
There'll be other undead servants. I'd be surprised if Johanna recognized... You know, she never truly appreciated Manfred's... Right, Manfred. You're to find Johanna's guests and help us gather information on where her workshop might be. Once we find and destroy Johanna's lantern, we'll end whatever she's planning. Hope...
There should be enough time for Manfred to blend in as a servant.
Let's find a place inside to observe him, quietly.
Right. Let's find another way in.
Johanna's last guests must already be in attendance.
There's a lot of people here. Hezenkos must be planning to drain their souls with her lantern.
What'll she do with them?
Raise more undead, I'd wager. But no ordinary revival would require such a massive store of magic.
Sounds like the party's in that main hall where we confronted Hezenkos.
Perfect. We can watch Manfred discreetly from the balconies.
And see if Hezenkos has that lantern on her.
There's Manfred. And Johanna.
No lantern.
Now, you were saying about a shrine in the manor.
Yes, a shrine revealed by a spectral tome, which, as an expert, I could read if our host ever lets me into the library.
An ancestral shrine? I could question the deceased there about the location of Johanna's lantern.
Well, if the book can lead us to the shrine, let's hit the library. The library's to the east, right? Where we closed Hezenkos' portal into the Fade.
What brought her all the way back here again?
Johanna must have a workshop hidden here. Likely where she's prepared whatever she plans to empower with this lantern.
Watch it. We've got dead people.
Johanna's creatures. We must deal with them quickly. I'd expected Johanna to post more guards.
Maybe she didn't want to scare her guests. Let's see if we can find that book pointing to the ancestral shrine. Nothing about a shrine here.
And what's a romance doing under geography? Hmm?
What about this? That book just snarled at me.
Ah, there's our spectral tome. Well done.
It's not opening.
One must be delicate. That guest of Johanna's claimed to be an expert in spectral literature.
And was interested in the shrine. Let's have Manfred hand him the book, see what he says. waiting for us. Manfred, take this tome to the man asking about the shrine, please.
Don't worry. We'll watch from the balcony.
What's this? The Spectral Guide to Blackthorn Manor? There now. I only want to look up one thing. Ah, there is an ancestral shrine in the northwest wing.
Perfect. Let's go to the shrine.
Yes, the deceased there should be most helpful in finding Johanna's lantern. This way to the shrine.
Didn't anyone here stop and ask why Hezekiah was throwing a party? Your old friend doesn't seem like the sociable type.
Many a mage's besetting flaw is unexamined.
Ja, direkt auf der Bank.
Curiosity. And Johanna does possess a certain showmanship. It was all too easy to be drawn into those grand plans of hers.
I don't need a front row seat to whatever she's planning for a lantern full of stolen spirits, thanks.
The shrine's locked.
We must find a...
Is this a key to the shrine?
Excellent, Manfred. Oh my. A body from the house of the Verheims, prepared during the Storm Age.
We can come back for it after.
Excellent idea.
Time to find Hezekiah. He's all yours, Emmerich.
By flame and seal, by light and flood, open your eyes once more.
Who dares disturb?
Friends to the dead.
Friends, this one was abandoned, lost.
Emmerich, it's getting noisy.
He's unusually obstinate. Speak! Where is Hezekiah?
Prove yourselves. What claim have you to the deceased? A willing dead companion. This one concedes. Hezekiah makes a thing that should not be. Red tapestry. Look there.
Rook, did you hear that? Manfred just...
I know. Also, we should move.
Oh, he can talk. Manfred, say something else. come now. You just spoke.
We have to go.
Yes, yes.
More undead.
Hannah's work. We're on the right track. That one's all set.
There's that red tapestry. This wall looks... Huh! Secret door.
Manfred, could you please squeeze through and open the door from the other side? Aha! I knew I didn't imagine him speaking.
How can Manfred talk now?
He began as a wisp that embodied what most wisps do. Curiosity. I knew he was learning quickly outside the necropolis, but this level of complexity is remarkable.
Hassan's enough racket for me.
It's a truly incredible achievement, Davrin. Good work, Manfred.
Hope this leads... leads to where Hezenkos is keeping that lantern.
I can only imagine what she's planning to use it for.
I'll need a wisp.
limpio y un pescado.
Another shrine.
Dust is undisturbed. So how are those flowers still fresh?
Ahora más bella que sigue floreciendo.
This must lead to Johanna's workshop.
What's that through the wall?
Oh my word!
That's big.
Thought you and your little friends might work your way into my party, Paris.
Johanna, even Bartley can't control something this massive.
That glow on the skeleton up there. His lantern.
She's going to use the life stories to reanimate that damn monstrosity. Quickly, we must reach the lantern.
Mierda, weón. Este millo es una bestialidad. Ahora no se me gasta. Este caro requiere un 50. Ay, weón, qué niño tan brutal.
I'm seeing why Hezenkos failed that Lich morality test.
We must make haste to that lantern. Unbelievable! Johanna's stolen a chamber from the Grand Necropolis and transposed it under Blackthorn Manor.
That's like stealing Weishaupt.
The Necropolis's walls here are still intact. No wonder we couldn't sense what she's been creating.
Don't think I can't sense your undead lantern sneaking about.
Oh, I wish Manfred would stay about.
It'll be fine. We'll handle it. Can you release that ladder?
Thank you, Manfred. Now find somewhere safe.
There's the lantern. You're gonna free the spirits inside?
We must, before we can destroy it.
Like back when you were freeing those spirits Hezenkos trapped in the manor. That took a lot out of you.
I must try, Rook.
Emmerich!
There are too many trapped spirits! I'm sorry. I can't. Another lash of power might end me.
Hour.
What's that, Valkaran? Afraid to chance death for your precious spirits? For all your fine words on the subject, only I had the courage to risk my life for our art.
I've seen Emmerich face worse than you.
I'm not the one so paralyzed by fear I couldn't seize immortality.
Johanna! Listen to me! You're right. I've never overcome fear of that final dark. I miss having a friend that could.
Yes. Always the idealist.
I'm sorry Lichdom failed you. I swear I would have helped you had you come to me. But puppeting this creature...
Puppet? Puppet? Do you think I'm staying a failed lich? I won't command my greatest creation! I will become it!
Yeah.
Scoffing colleagues, interfering Templars, inept rivals. You all have a place in my my heart. And tonight you will fuel my ascension at the cost of your miserable lives.
Move.
Arrancó el alma.
You think you can stop me? Once I get rid of you, I will merge with my greatest work and conquer this city!
Emmerich, can she do that?
Yes! She's attempting full possession with the life of the people here.
We need to stop Hezenkos long enough to destroy that lantern.
With that much life inside it? The backlash could...
We don't have a choice.
Once I destroy you wretches, my union with my creation will be complete! Run, Volkaren. Burn like the rat you are. I can't believe you brought your ridiculous pet skeleton with you!
His name is Manfred!
Aren't you persistent? Fine! I'll go down there myself!
About time.
Silence! I'll crush you myself if I must. Touching that you brought your new friends to die, Volkaren. I'll be sure to bury you all in the same tomb!
This isn't working. We can't break the lantern.
You think I leave myself vulnerable to you? Enough playing! Your pointless lives will fuel my triumph!
I can't breathe.
She's draining life from us. We must find shelter.
Right. You can't free the spirits in that lantern.
It might kill me and not even work. No living thing can approach it and... Manfred! Come back!
Any last words, Volkaren, before I... Oh, you miserable little...
Manfred!
Manfred knew you could do this. So do I.
By the spirits bound here, night and shadow, light and blood.
What are you doing?
Let your chains loosen. Let the fade draw close.
You'll never succeed, you old fool!
I release you to the air.
No! You fool bite!
Emmerich, how's Manfred holding together?
We must go to the necropolis.
Fred, no.
His body could only take so much. But I underestimated him, Rook. What bravery in the heart of the dead. And how he grew. Manfred disobeyed me beautifully. He was his own soul at the end.
Can you bring him back?
I will ask.
Emmerich Volkaren. You were not expected so soon.
If I can do anything to help.
Thank you. But this must come from me. My lord, I come regarding Manfred, my fallen companion.
Yes, there are ways to return his spirit. But should you do this, Lichdom falls from your grasp.
What? Why?
Lichdom is long. If I'm to stand outside death, I must make peace with others passing through it.
What would we otherwise become? How many exceptions till tyranny? Revive him and remain mortal. Or let him slumber and join us.
Emmerich.
Manfred chose to help us. Am I too weak to accept his well-earned rest? I yearn for Lichdom Rook. That leap into something greater, that everlasting light. Do I revive him and live out my days? Or do I honor death by letting him rest and protect this world through immortality?
Mortality's a hard price, but you'd miss Manfred.
Oh, of course I would. But a Watcher should be more accepting of loss, of grief, of his own death in turn.
You're braver than you know, Emmerich. You've always risked your life, against Hezenkos, against the gods.
Death's abyss always recedes with someone to brave it for.
I think facing a lot of things would be easier if Manfred was back.
Oh, he was fearless. He has so much potential, Rook. So far to grow.
Then help him do it.
You're absolutely right. I'll need your help. Rest easy, Manfred. We'll soon have you back amongst the living.
I should check on Emmerich and see if he's ready to bring back Manfred.
I got word from a Ravani seer. She found a spirit who could translate the tablet. I'm supposed to meet her on the beach.
You're not
Thanks.
I've made my preparations, Rook. Will you help me?
I'll do whatever I can.
Thank you.
The fires are lit.
Try that.
The nut.
A theme. At least I figured that out. How to make it go away.
He was listening to you.
And just for... But... So we can stop them.
Nicely done, Balara.
Well, thanks. Not compared to... Anyway, I...
There's some...
Oh, great. Is he...
You think it's too much?
Don't they say the way to someone's heart is through their stomach? It's perfect.
The best way to the heart is between the fourth and fifth ribs. Don't listen to Biago.
That was... definitely not what we were just talking about, Akanis.
I'm not good at this. Hilario's always been...
You can be both.
Rude.
Rook?
Son las 8 ya. Dan 10 minutos para las 8.
Should you need me, I'm ready to plug.
New spirit.
We've traced
How go your inquiries? There is much to be done.
Emmerich, how's this work?
We'll need assistance finding Manfred's wisp and drawing it back into his body. By pact and pledge, I seek an audience. By light and breath, let wisdom come.
You two?
Allow me to give you their full and proper names, the keepsake of ages and far-sighted curio.
Thank you both very much for helping with Manfred.
How polite. How fine.
Good manners in mortal kind, beyond the spirit callers at last.
Friends, my assistant, my ward, Manfred, sacrificed himself to save us.
We'd heard you'd abandoned Lichdom to bring him back. Your work, your dreams.
You paid the price. But it seems there are many flickers of curiosity in the Fade.
And only one you seek. Draw his wisp near. Speak.
Can I help?
Yes, please. Think of Manfred. Tell me something you felt about him. Concentrate.
Well, he had some issues with judging distances and shiny objects, but he never let that stop him. That's Manfred to me.
In the sea of the Fade, there are wakes left by our passing. Our desires, our fears. I leave this beacon for you, Manfred. Follow my voice. Return to me. Please. Manfred?
It worked.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful indeed.
Thanks for stitching that seam on my coat, Fred. It was coming loose. And nice new threads yourself.
Thank you. Yes, we needed something to mark him as an apprentice around the necropolis.
It's a good fit. See you around.
Yes.
How are you doing, Manfred?
Alive. He's excited for his training. Manfred's spellcraft is coming along nicely, more or less. Some undead have the potential to cast magic. I believe his was unlocked by his journey through the Fade.
What was that like?
Dunno. You mean you don't know? Dunno. We must work on that enunciation. Why don't you fetch the primer?
I'm glad things...
I'm glad you talked me into it. As he grows, Manfred will better learn to take care of himself. I won't worry so much when I pass on.
How do you feel about that last part?
I have moments of regret for what Lichdom might have been. But none would make me exchange this for anything.
너무 그시다.
How thoughtful, Rook.
I made a fresh pot and... that's Rook's walk.
Yep, just me. You brought Nev coffee.
I brought an excuse. Spite thought I should talk to her. Well, not just Spite, but I'm only good with knives.
You made pie?
Gooseberry. You made it twice.
It was nothing.
Right, and...
I was trying to find the right thing to say.
Quick with a knife.
Well, you have the coffee, and you probably have a case or something, so...
I don't need pie, but you remembered my favorite. You find me at midnight just to talk. Maybe I like that. Maybe I like...
Really?
Right. I think you've got this.
You know I won't make your life easy. I don't make anything easy.
But you do make it better.
Well...
I have more than...
Completely. Nothing. We might.
The fires are lit.
¿Qué pasó, papirrín? Coño, no te había visto. Buen día, ¿cómo está la vaina? ¿Tienes rato ahí? Verga, no me había fijado. No sé si tienes rato. ¿Qué tal? Ese jebón que me dice que me cambiaron las... Todo bien. La vaina. Tienda de acá.
We get anything out of that Venatory prison?
Lot of weird things lurking in the forest. I got the goods to kill most all of them.
Esta armadura no tiene defensa baja. Cada vez que ella ataca.
Come back anytime.
Do we have the latest scouting report?
Tienen su estilacho, ¿no? Tengo que subir. Tienen su estilacho, su sex appeal. Estoy completando misiones secundarias para subir de nivel y... Verga, porque cada vez el juego se pone más peludo, más difícil, los enemigos, ver.
If you need me, I'm good.
A veces se pone más difícil.
Do you feel that?
Like something's pulling at me from the inside.
Ritual's already started. We don't have much time.
We stop them. Here and now. We can't let them hurt anyone else.
I know. I guess deep down, I thought maybe he'd listened. But he didn't. Let's go stop my brother.
Estado
Just imagine. Tens of
jugándome,
thousands of
weón, a ver,
hours
pero
of
verga, este juego cada vez tiene más misiones. No es corto para nada, weón. Yo tengo como alrededor de unas 100 horas, creo ya. 80, 100.
That'd be it.
It's you being, well, torn apart. Just really slowly.
80 ya.
Right.
Okay, I was expecting a bridge here.
That never stopped us before.
Do you see those lyrium reserves by that opening? There should be matching anchors on our side. Let's try linking them.
Let's give it a try.
Vaya al otro lado y mueve el otro. Uy, creo que no le di. Ahora sí. Ahora sí giramos.
These ruins aren't really ruins. They're still intact.
Wild magic is like wild weather. It can flatten the building next door and leave you completely untouched. That's what makes it dangerous. It's unpredictable. Okay? The feeling's strongest here.
Maybe it's being caused by that crystal over there.
I think you're right. Let's check it out.
Hay como un cofre por aquí. Ya. ¿Qué pasó, Papirrín? ¿Estás viendo todavía el... ¿Estás jugando al Mobile Legend? ¿Qué rango vas ya? Hoy sí le voy a dar. Eso no lo había podido dar porque estuve ocupado, pero sí le voy a dar todo el día, bueno, a ver si llegamos a 1000. Ya tiene leche. Dame un segundo ya. Creo que bajarle la maleta a la flaca que la van a venir a buscar para llevarla al aeropuerto. Estoy viciado con Dofus Touch y su comunidad también la ayer un tipo rebeliando que hago un reto y fue la razón suficiente que lo sacaran del grupo. LOL.
Look, Balara. There's only one way this ends.
Right. We kill my brother.
I wish this story could end any.
Pero ¿cuál es ese, weón?
But it can't. And that's on him.
We need to get moving.
Right, okay. Be ready. This is gonna...
Verga, ya va, que me dice que hay un cofre por aquí. Pero ese cuál es, weón. Tienes que jugar en grupo, no entiendo. Después que finalice esta ahí.
You're expecting a second?
When hasn't there been a second wave?
Yeah, okay.
Tengo que destruir. Es como un RPG ese, así tipo Baldur Gate, así tipo... Es así por turno. Coño, pero entonces este es el que más jode.
Watch ahead.
Qué rico.
I don't see a way out of this world.
So we're trapped.
Well, temporarily. Let's disable this crystal and see what happens next.
Mierda. ¿Qué pasó ahí? Se cayó esa madre.
Oh, okay. The feeling's almost gone.
Does that mean we stop the ritual?
No, it's still going, but we slowed it down and bought ourselves a little time.
Ah, ese por
Let's use
ahí.
that time well.
Mira dónde está el cofre.
Damn. Demons.
You expected something else?
Coño, la madre, me caí. Pero porque es aburrido. Ah, es que te tienes que juntar con otros jugadores para poder...
Closer to the ritual.
How do you know?
I don't. Plan for the worst, hope for the best.
Son como aventuras grupales, pues sí o sí tienes que juntarte con otra gente, no puedes ir solo.
I understand the demon army. What's Inaris really planning?
I don't know. He seemed pretty focused on his current form. He can't do much without a physical body, so best guess, he's going for one of those. After that...
Is it just me? Or is that team?
Ya, chico, ya necesito un minuto, pero tengo que ir a bajarle la maleta a mi esposa que se va para el aeropuerto. Tiene que viajar. Vuelvo como en un minuto por ahí. Un minuto, 2 minutos, cuando mucho. La voy a pasar buscando el taxi. Ya vengo para acá. No me tardo. Me cansé, weón. Y como está trancado aquí, eso es lo malo de vivir en centro, weón.
Sensation's starting to get a lot stronger.
Yeah, I don't like this.
The magic's starting to change our own resonance, align it to the rituals.
And that means?
Parar el ritual. Hay otro cofre por aquí, dice. Y otro grande por aquí.
Okay, I think it's like the bridge again. I wonder if there's something on the other wall we could aim the beam at. The wall opposite the door, I mean.
Y... coño madre aquí.
If we can extend that bridge, then we can knock down that ladder. Should help us solve this puzzle and get to Inaris. Okay, it's not just about linking two anchors. You need to link the right two anchors.
Okay, got it.
Ah, es que no me deja mover este porque tengo el... Vamos a bajar este primero. Ya sabemos que aquí arriba... Hay clase. Pero necesito... Coño, la madre, se me cayó. Ah, no, ahí está. Sé que lo había soltado. Ahí mientras... Subir otra vez para mover el otro. Tres. Están los del otro lado. Mierda, pero ¿y cómo subo por allá? Siento que pasó para aquel lado, pero... Ya que no vi si la escalera se puede... Subí otra vez a ver si hay algún paso por ahí. De nuevo forman. Ah, ya va, vamos a ponerlo del otro lado, tal vez del otro lado. Están llamando ahí. Lo de este lado, a ver si... Ah, ya vi. Esto no... No, esto no puede ir a... Buscar la manera de... Ya ves, ahí se despliega un puente. Eso era. A veces están ocultos, no se ven.
I don't like this place. It's creepy.
How so?
Arlothan usually feels like, well, like it's sleeping. But this place feels dead. Like someone wanted it wiped clean.
The deep roads feel that way sometimes.
Escalera, no, yo sé que no. Pero digamos como unos huevones. No. Pero no veo es el... Falta un... Ah, no. De aquel lado son dos nada más.
Right. That did it. Come on. They should be right ahead. They're right through here. Syrian and Anaris. Time to stop them, no matter what.
Well, well, the little lost lamb. Are you here to join your brother at my side?
Balara! I told you to stay away.
I can't, Syrian. Not when it comes to you.
Why couldn't you listen to me?
Would you have stayed away if you were her?
You made this happen, Syrian. All of it.
Damn it, Balara.
Come now. They cannot hold my moment of triumph. Soon they shall witness my beneficence, as well as my wrath. Now, I shall make your people pure. Now I shall become flesh. Finish the ritual, Syrian. Let me deliver you to salvation.
Tu azúcar se calculó. Pero otra cucharada de chocolate. Antes de echarle el azúcar, ve si mejora.
Wasn't sure that was gonna work.
Syrian? Is that... What happened?
Ivor Siobhan. It's me.
What
Una
exactly
trampa.
just happened?
A flaw. A little one. Enough to disrupt his ritual, that is. With any luck, it sent him right back to the middle of the fade.
I think Rook means... Why'd you do it?
I followed your heart. Like I said, it's a good heart. And I didn't want to disappoint you. Not again.
Right. I get it.
We should get going. The energy concentration here is...
Yeah.
Trade again. How tragic. How I've missed the smell. The taste of this world. Once I dispose of you and finish my ritual,
Pruébalo
I
tú.
will succor in the storm.
You took away my brother. I'm gonna make you wish you were still a spirit.
Then come, puling wastrels, and face me!
Ooh, yeah.
Submit, fools! Bow your head to me!
You need to break the crystal, or else we can't hurt it.
Working on it. We'll kneel! Your brother was a fool!
Anything about my brother.
He was weak, and he suffered for that weakness. I should have come to you instead. You would have made an excellent servant.
I would never help you.
Cease your struggle. Your lives belong to me. Not gonna happen. You are nothing but a brief shadow. More vermin. Mistake soon corrected. Interlopers do not belong here. A trick, but you will not repeat it. Fall beneath the tides.
There's a lot of demons.
Nightmares made flesh! You're a second-tier loser.
Ranged incoming!
No, sono immunità.
Hitting us from range.
What's impossible?
I think he's vulnerable. Take him down.
We can do this.
No, I will not go back. You will not
Hijo de perro.
send me. I must escape. It's I.
Tyrion!
Is it over? Did we win?
We beat him. Sent him back to the Fate. Now hush. We need to get you out of here.
No. Not this time. I had my second chance. I don't get a third.
I can't lose you again, Tyrion. Please.
I'm sorry for Sivan. For everything. Rook. Thank you. For helping Balar. For helping me.
I wish it hadn't ended like this.
I made these choices. No one else. Balar. One last favor to ask.
What is it?
Can you stay with me? Until it's light?
Yeah. Of course.
Se lo volvió a morir. El hermano. Tanto que luchó para rescatarlo del demonio ese. Del archidemonio. Las técnicas que infligen daño ígneo o eléctrico aumentan el otro tipo de daño durante 10 segundos, ¿no? Pro barreras. Estoy completando las misiones secundarias. Debe ser por aquí cerca, ¿no? En el faro. Debe ser para cerrar el ciclo de la misión. Gente. Sí, habla con Velar.
Hi.
What are you reading?
Syrian's last words? Veil jumpers had them. He must have known it was the end, one way or another.
Right. I don't know what to say here.
Me neither. I don't know if anyone does. He and I, we had plans together. Find the archive, the Nodasterthalin. Restore the elves. Bring them back to who they were. But now he's gone, and I wonder if the archive should go with him.
What do you think Syrian would say?
He told me, actually, in his letter. Or tried to, didn't really give an answer. Told me to remember the beauty, what our people accomplished, you know, back then. But to remember the other side of it.
So not much advice on which path is...
The archive holds parts of my people. Some good, some bad. That's the burden. My people's future on my shoulders.
Everyone trusts you, Bellara. Strife, Irilyn, the team.
I don't know if I trust myself. Not for something like this. This big a decision. I don't want to make the wrong choice.
Sometimes the only wrong choice is not choosing at all.
Then tell me, Rook, what would you do?
Los elfos conservarán el conocimiento del archivo, pero se arriesgarán a que caiga en las manos equivocadas. Los elfos perderán el conocimiento del archivo para siempre. A liberarlo.
You shouldn't lose sight of your past, but you're not bound by it. The elves deserve the chance to chart their own course. Free the archive.
Makes sense. I get it. Define ourselves by who we are, not who we were. Okay, I'll free it.
When?
Soon. But I need to say goodbye. To it, I mean. Is that weird?
No. You and Syrian look for it together. I can understand why it's hard to let go.
Hay algo brillando allá del otro lado.
I guess I'm saying goodbye to him too. Finally. Okay. I need some time. I'll talk to you.
Desbloqueamos la maestría. Está como una antorcha, pero... Hablar con ella de nuevo.
Wow, thank you.
Hablar con Emrich.
The fires are lit.
courageous, and I do enjoy his stories. I didn't expect it, but Strife and I are getting along quite well. But where to go with him?
Nev always wants to visit this fish fry stand in Minrathus.
Ah, youth would make even that a romantic evening.
It was. I hope. Sorry, Emric. Rook might be better at this.
Rook, quickly, Strife will be here soon. Does wandering Arlathan's groves or exploring its caves filled with lightning insects seem more romantic?
Pasear por las arboledas de Arlathan o explorar cuevas repletas de lunes. No, las arboledas, creo.
If you want romantic, you can't beat a beautiful forest.
Very true. Perhaps serenity would be just the thing.
All set. Where are we heading, Emric?
After some consideration, let's jaunt over to the groves.
A jaunt in Arlathan. Not exactly what veil jumpers would call it. Though there are some flowers you might like.
Ah, I'll find some sample vials. Until later.
That's what I like about your friend, Rook. For a city mage, he's not afraid to play in the mud.
Should I wait up?
Don't bother. It's not a real outing if we don't come back till sunrise.
Ah, me salió rosca dulce el mago. Y nada, aquí no es. Un Darwin. A ver si ya puedo desbloquearla.
Okay, let's run some more practice.
Is Martin staying here?
In Lavendale, he... Rook, good to see you.
Impulso grupal. Usa cualquier resistencia, un quebrantado. Tengo varias misiones yo creo. Tengo varias misiones allí.
Lucas Kyson, one of our own. He left on his calling months ago, then stumbled back in last night.
That sounds as rough as it gets. Hope he makes it.
We've tried everything we can, but the calling is the end for Wardens.
Except the Gloom Howler. Warden Kryson, can you talk?
Está intentando liberar a los grifos.
The dead aren't dead.
Who isn't?
The Deep Roads. The elf wants vengeance. She's planning a crusade.
Isaiah. A crusade against who?
Grey Wardens. All of us.
Her ideas just get better by the minute, don't they?
She's dangerous. Gathering her forces. Griffins are there. Not much time.
Lucas?
Antoine, I need to know where he came out of the deep roads. It's time we flush the sewers. This is it, where Warden Kryson came back from his calling. Easy boy.
Encuentra y rescata los grifos.
That and the Griffins. This is your time, boy. You're ready for this. Hunt. Don't go getting a big head, boy.
Why would the Gloom Howler?
Isaiah.
Right. So why would Isaiah bring the other Griffins to the deep roads?
She was a Grey Warden. Last anyone heard, she disappeared down here.
After using blood magic on her own Griffins.
And she's still at it. The Archdemon blood she took from the cauldron? That's the end of Hassan's family if we don't stop her.
Es usar proyectil. Este hace ataque ígneo. Sería así.
What's your name, Warden?
What is this place?
Sanctuary.
It reeks of darkspawn and blight.
Embrace it, and it will embrace you. The calling is not the end for Grey Wardens.
Guardia corrupto.
You're no warden. You're not allowed.
Whatever you're doing down here, I'm sure it wasn't part of the Warden Oath.
The oath says we kill monsters like this.
It didn't have to be this way.
Only true believers shall fall.
You're a warden. Keep your oath.
Wise house shall never fall.
What are you talking about?
Our blades defend the world.
What has Isaiah done to them?
I don't know, but the blight's taken hold.
Lánzale todo porque... Hay pequeños espacios. Si me pega ahí me mata, señor.
Good. You're doing fine.
Where are we anyway? Doesn't look like the deep roads I know.
They're building something down here. It's almost like... Nah.
Like what?
A corrupted version of Weishaupt.
Uy, no te caigas.
bridge!
Son, let him have it.
And wardens.
Fighting together? Wardens, what's wrong? Conspire with fiends of darkness? Snap out of this, Wardens. Yasay is evil. You're following a monster.
She commands us.
Mierda. Usa todo tu maná actual para infligir daño a un radio de 6 metros, lo que proporciona la cantidad de maná consumida. Esa es bueno, la regeneración de maná. Había un cofre por acá.
It reminds me of Weishaupt. It's like they're trying to rebuild the fortress.
Even blighted, they were still Grey Wardens once. Old memories linger. Echoes of them anyway. Twisted by Isaiah.
Coño, la hueva. Este sí me gusta.
First Warden.
Rook, I'm never to be rid of you.
Right back at you.
You'll pay soon enough.
How did you wind up here?
Gillenane did her worst. Then she found me.
The Gloom Howler? Isaiah?
Nothing will stop me. We'll defend Weishaupt to the death.
Weishaupt? You mean this place?
It stood for centuries. None will breach its defenses.
You're not in Weishaupt. This is some weird memory of it.
The memory of our victory will live on for years to come. Send
No entré en razón porque le metí un carajazo antes.
signal.
What are you talking about?
The Griffins will repel these invaders.
Where are they? What did you do with them?
Stop questioning my orders, Warden. 50 lashes for insubordination.
He's just like the others. He's too far gone.
What do we do?
Set him free. Even he deserves some mercy.
They're lost, aren't they? There's no saving them. We can only free them.
They managed to rebuild the war room. I remember this from Weishaupt.
Isaiah's raised her army. Now the war starts.
Found a blueprint for Weishaupt. The real one.
Must have used it to build this place.
Mierda. Mierda.
Weishaupt's dungeon down here.
That's commitment.
cofre, pero es terrible.
I know. I missed you too, boy. I promise I won't disappear like that again. No, I didn't bring any ginger wort truffles.
Ay, ya te caíste, cabrón.
The ritual! She's gonna blight all the griffins!
We have to get in there.
I don't see the griffins.
They're up at the top. Past all this light.
There's more of those blighted wardens!
I see them. Keep attacking the boils. Kill the sail.
The tyranny of the Grey Wardens has come to its end.
More blight boils!
We have to clear them out to get up to the griffins.
Coño, pero qué pedo con esas púas de mierda.
isn't Weishaupt.
The Griffins.
Don't worry, we'll get you out.
Free Wardens! Destroy those who would destroy our cause!
Joder, mate esa mierda.
Touch him and you die.
I'm giving him his freedom
How? By killing him?
by releasing him.
We know who you are. Isaiah. A Grey Warden who lost her way. You blighted the Griffins. You doomed them.
The Wardens doomed them by their own decree. I saved them. The eggs. These are the future, with blight in their veins. The Griffins will be immortal. The Wardens will never harm them again. I will be their shield against the pain.
I'm sorry you were forced to hurt them, but it won't make today any better.
You were a Grey Warden. Act like one. Be the light in the darkness. Die, here and now.
The darkness offers protection. So it must be.
Hassan, like an arrow! Who's ready to go home?
The Feather Brigade looks happy.
And I'd like to keep it that way. Just not sure how.
What do you have in mind?
I was thinking I'd ask my good friend Rook for advice. I'm too close to this. Too attached.
Davrin, they're hungry and staring at me. That one's salivating.
Let's do this. I asked you all here to make a decision. These Griffins need a home, a purpose, a future. Evka, tradition would say they return home with the Grey Wardens. Continue their lineage as warriors fighting the darkness.
We're already preparing the area for them. This time, we vow they'll be treated with honor and respect.
But I've also seen another side to them. A protective side. It's only fair to consider a new path. Eldrin?
Arlathan Forest needs a guardian. Sentinels to fight the marauders, the poachers, the rot. I'd be happy to train them.
And now the tough part. I trust all of you. I don't trust myself, my judgment. I'm too close to them. But I do trust Rook. He risked his life for these Griffins. Whatever he feels is best, I'll agree to.
Really? You sure?
No doubt.
La naturaleza.
So many things in our world changing. I think now is the time for Griffins to try something new. They've served the Wardens well, which is why I know they'll do the same for Arlington Forest. I've seen a different side to them. The Shepherd, protecting creatures in our world who are often forgotten. The Griffin's new home should be among the trees.
Well said.
The forest and everything that lives there thanks you.
Son. I love you, boy. Don't want to lose you. They're your family. I understand if you want to go with them. It's up to you. Bye, boy. Welcome home. Now, how about thanking Rook for all the help?
Come here. Wait, what's that you say? I can ride you all over Thedas when you're big enough?
Hey, now.
That's what he said, I swear.
Yeah? How about we discuss it over some gingerwort tea?
We've cleared some space for Eldrin and the Griffins.
We can't let them become a distraction.
Seguí aquí. Sam. Isana Negat. Underfuss.
Stalgard should be around here somewhere.
I hope he's fully recovered from being trapped in the rock.
I hope so too, but the Kalshrok dwarves are tough. Think Stalgard would take me? Should I ask him? Would that be rude?
Only if you ask rudely.
They're wary of outsiders, but I could learn so much about the
Fallando el
dwarves,
internet.
about myself. Maybe once things have settled down a bit.
Bueno, es como ver a World of Warcraft, pero en tercera persona, weón. O sea, es demasiado. Esta vaina parece Iron Force. Está rechísimo, weón. Como que si World of Warcraft se viese así, en tercera persona.
Leave it to me.
Is it me, or does it feel different now?
You're right. Something's different. Maybe it's because the expression of the Titan's pain that looked like me doesn't live here anymore.
I can't believe that made perfect sense.